Welcome back to the channel, everyone. If you love unforgettable auditions, shocking moments, and the kind of performances that give you chills from head to toe, you are in the right place. Today's story is one of the most emotional and jaw-dropping moments in talent show history. This is the moment when Simon Cowell, known for being the toughest judge in the room, stood up, smiled in disbelief, and pressed the golden buzzer for what many call the most difficult song in the world. So sit back, relax, and get ready for a journey filled with nerves, courage, and a performance that changed everything. The theater lights were dim, the crowd buzzing with excitement. It was one of those audition days where anything could happen. Contestants had already come and gone, some good, some unforgettable, some instantly forgotten. Then the host walked onto the stage and announced the next performer. The camera cut to backstage where a young singer stood quietly, eyes closed, taking deep breaths. This was not just another audition. This was a risk. The singer had chosen a song that even professional vocalists avoid because of its extreme range, emotional difficulty, and technical demands. As the singer stepped onto the stage, the audience offered polite applause. At first glance, nothing seemed extraordinary. No flashy outfit, no dramatic entrance, just a calm presence and a microphone. Simon leaned back in his chair with his usual skeptical expression. He had heard thousands of singers claim they could handle difficult songs. Most of them failed within the first 30 seconds. The host asked the simple question everyone waits for. "What song will you be singing today?" The singer answered with confidence but also visible nerves. The title of the song instantly caused reactions among the judges. One judge raised their eyebrows. Another quietly whispered, "Wow." Simon's expression changed slightly. He knew exactly how hard this song was. It was famous for destroying voices, for exposing weaknesses, for pushing singers beyond their limits. Simon leaned forward and asked, "Are you sure about this song?" The singer nodded. There was a short pause. The crowd became silent. You could hear someone cough in the distance. The pianist raised their hands. The first soft notes filled the room. At the beginning, the performance was gentle and controlled. The singer started low, with a warm tone that instantly grabbed attention. The judges looked at each other. This was already better than expected. The audience leaned in closer. Every word was clear, every note placed carefully. The singer was not rushing. They were building something. As the song progressed, the melody began to climb. The singer's voice grew stronger, richer, and more emotional. You could see it on their face. This was not just about singing notes. This was about telling a story. Their eyes reflected memories, pain, hope, and determination. The audience started to react with soft gasps and quiet cheers after impressive phrases. Simon's posture changed completely. He was no longer relaxed. He was focused. His eyes never left the stage. He knew what was coming next. The hardest part of the song was approaching. This was the moment where most singers break, where voices crack, where dreams end. The music slowed for just a second. The singer took a deep breath. Then it happened. The first high note exploded into the theater. It was powerful, clean, and full of emotion. The crowd reacted instantly. People stood up from their seats. Judges covered their mouths in shock. The camera cut to Simon, whose eyes widened in disbelief. But the song was not finished yet. The singer pushed even further. Another high note followed, even stronger than the last. The sound filled every corner of the room. It felt like time stopped. The singer held the note with incredible control, then transitioned smoothly into the next phrase without losing power. By this point, the audience was already on their feet. The energy was unreal. Some people had tears in their eyes. Others were shouting encouragement. The judges were no longer just watching. They were experiencing the moment along with everyone else. Then came the final section of the song. This was the ultimate test. The singer closed their eyes, gathered every ounce of strength, and delivered the final notes with pure passion. It was not just technically perfect. It was emotionally overwhelming. As the last note faded away, there was a brief moment of silence. That kind of silence where nobody wants to break the magic. Then the entire theater erupted. The applause was thunderous. People were screaming, clapping, crying. The judges stood up. One judge shouted incredible. Another shook their head in disbelief. The camera zoomed in on the singer, who looked completely overwhelmed. Their hands were shaking. Tears streamed down their face. Simon stood up slowly. He did not say anything at first. He waited for the noise to calm down. When the room finally quieted, he took a deep breath. He said something like, "This only happens once in a very long time." He explained that he had heard this song many times before, but he had never heard it performed like that on this stage. He praised the courage it takes to choose such a difficult song and the skill it takes to deliver it flawlessly. Then Simon did something nobody expected. He walked over to the golden buzzer. The audience instantly realized what was about to happen. The screams became even louder. The singer's eyes widened in shock. They started shaking their head in disbelief. Simon paused for just a second, looked at the singer, smiled, and pressed the button. Golden confetti exploded from the ceiling. The stage was filled with shimmering gold. The music played. The crowd went absolutely wild. The singer dropped to their knees, crying uncontrollably. This was the moment they had dreamed about for years. Simon walked onto the stage and hugged the singer. He whispered something supportive and encouraging. The judges joined them. Everyone on stage was emotional. The host handed the singer the microphone, but it took a few seconds before they could even speak. When they finally did, their voice was shaking with emotion. They thanked Simon, the judges, their family, and everyone who supported them. Backstage, family members and friends were crying and hugging each other. They could not believe what had just happened. This was not just a golden buzzer moment. This was a life-changing moment. After the show, the performance went viral within hours. Millions of people watched the clip. Social media exploded with reactions. Vocal coaches analyzed every note. Fans replayed the high notes again and again. People from around the world praised the singer's bravery and talent. Many professionals commented that the song chosen was one of the hardest ever attempted on a talent show stage. They explained how difficult it is to control breath, pitch, and emotion at the same time. They said that very few singers in the world could pull it off the way this contestant did. Simon later talked about the moment in interviews. He said that pressing the golden buzzer felt natural. He said he could feel something special happening from the first note. He explained that talent like this deserves to be celebrated and supported. For the singer, everything changed overnight. Invitations for interviews, performances, and collaborations started pouring in. Their social media followers grew rapidly. Fans from different countries sent messages of support and love. The pressure was high, but so was the excitement. In later rounds of the competition, the singer continued to impress. They showed versatility, emotional depth, and stage presence. But no matter how far they went, that golden buzzer audition remained the moment everyone remembered the most. It became one of those legendary auditions people talk about years later. The kind of performance that inspires others to take risks, to believe in themselves, and to chase impossible dreams. What made this moment truly special was not just the perfect notes or the technical difficulty of the song. It was the courage to step onto that stage, knowing the risks, knowing the pressure, and still giving everything. Simon pressing the golden buzzer for the most difficult song in the world was not just about rewarding a great performance. It was about recognizing bravery, dedication, and passion. And that is why this moment will never be forgotten. If you enjoyed this story and want to see more incredible talent show moments, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. Let us know in the comments what you think about this golden buzzer moment and which audition shocked you the most. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.